And then the other thing, as we got into the construction phase, we had developed a spreadsheet system for all the construction phase quality control documentations, quality assurance documentation for the foundation designs. And so we had a system where that could be fed into the database. And this is something that we discovered we didn't even think about when it was just the design phase. And then with the construction phase, how can we do a better job of this? So we supplemented the database system to take the data off the construction phase documentation and auto-populate the record drawings. So that was a big plus. So what it meant to the company was we were comfortable with the price that we gave them based on the old-fashioned way of doing things, with running through designs and having engineers and technicians enter the data into the design drawings. We were comfortable with that cost. This system, so efficient, greatly decreased our internal costs. But the client was very happy with the unit costs that we were giving them. And they were ecstatic. It was a success in every definition of the word: cost and schedule, and quality. That was another big thing on this. With it being database driven, the data just had to be entered once, because each time you re-enter data, you introduce potential for errors. And we were getting data from others that weren't necessarily working for us, but we were able to dictate the format that they were to provide the data. And we had the support of our client, who they were working for. They were directed to give them the data in whatever format we asked for it. And so it worked fantastic. And then, so we had unit costs for the design. We also had unit costs for the construction phase, which was something that Hansen doesn't typically do because we're at the mercy of the contractor's schedule and productivity. But with this client, we were able to put in our proposals what our assumptions were that we used to come up with the unit costs. We would work with the contractor on what their schedule was. We would put that in our proposal, saying this unit cost is based on this construction schedule. How many piers per day? And so we had a unit cost, and then we had the system that automatically generated the record drawings, which would be the deliverable along with the reports, with the photographs, etc. And so that too was also a win-win. The client was happy, they were happy with our unit costs, and it was a very profitable project for Hansen. Overall, on the Ameren Illinois Rivers project, we had in over 20 million, I think it's around 23 million in billings on that project, and much of which was this unit cost, and with very good multipliers as a result of this innovation.